Всем здравствуйте! Продолжаем проходить компьютерную игру Hitman 2018 года, Hitman 2. Сегодня у нас открылась возможность пройти миссию «Неуловимая Цель». Миссия называется «Серийный Убийца». Проходит на Уилтон-Крик, на миссии «Другая жизнь», которая там, где мы устраняем Кэса и Януса. Сейчас я ее пройду. Значит, во-первых, посмотрим, что нам предлагают.
Warning 47. Your target is the infamous serial killer known as the Censor. With a flair for the theatrical, the Censor acts as an examiner who grades his victims based on how much they struggle for their lives. The true identity of the Censor is unfortunately unknown, but the discovery of two recent victims indicates he's now exploring Uilton-Crik, Vermont, in search of prey. We only have a limited window of opportunity here, 47. Find the Censor and make sure he never grades anyone again. Best of luck.
Так, у нас есть убийца серийный под кличкой Критик, или по-английски цензор. Перед тем, как убить своих жертв, он их оценивает. Он находится на Уилтон-Крик и уже кого-то убил, судя по заставке. Какая информация есть? Настоящее имя серийного убийцы по прозвищу Критик неизвестно. Убийца получил это прозвище за то, что на месте каждого преступления оставлял оценку, которая давал в жертве в зависимости от того, насколько отважно она сопротивлялась. Судя по официальным полицейским сводкам, убийца, белый мужчина, европеоид, в возрасте 50-55 лет, очень педантичен и внимателен, а также обладает высоким IQ. Составитель отчета предполагает, что убийца воспитывался авторитарными родителями в неполной семье в обстановке постоянного осуждения и контроля, из-за чего захотел ставить оценки своим жертвам. Убийца, который уже много лет скрывается от правосудия, в последнее время отошел от привычной схемы и проявил неосмотрительность, что позволило следствию выйти на след его возможной следующей жертвы в Уилтон-Крике. Это интересно. Значит, как мы планируем? Во-первых, мы берем пистолет. Во-вторых, отмычку. Без нее на этой миссии никак. В-третьих, в тайнике прямо в парке рвотный пистолет. Так. И вместо монеты возьмем какой-нибудь яд. Такого яда нету. Вот такого яда нету. Начинаем. Ну, тут нас предупреждают, что переиграть будет нельзя.
Welcome to Vermont, 47. The Censor should be somewhere in Uilton-Crik, looking for a potential new victim. He will likely seek out places where people are gathered, so I suggest you look for crowded areas.
Значит, он любит многолюдные места. Тут таких мест немного. Самое большое — это тусовка в среднем доме. Как она называется, кстати? Собственностью Уилсона. Значит, смотрим. Тут нас никто не знает. Ну, в принципе, не должен никто знать, потому что у нас стандартный костюм. Так.
What kind of weirdo would use the GPA scale to rate people's looks?
Ух ты.
You use the 10-point scale. Everybody knows that. Besides, honey, you are a straight 10. We both are.
I know. I'm definitely not a B-. That's like a 6 or something.
Well, maybe he was guessing at your blood type?
That's even more creepy. Why the hell would he do that?
I don't know. It could be a fetish or something. Do you want me to confront him about it, honey?
No. Let's just stand out here for a while.
О ком речь вообще идет?
Still a bit shocked. I am not a 6.
Так. Тут есть Кэссиди, наверное, есть Янус. Так, стоп, а зачем вы с этим чемоданом бегает?
Huh?
Чё ж
Hey, you.
вы-
Drop something.
Да-да-да, у меня что-то упало.
I have to tell you. These are the best muffins I ever had. I'm
Так.
supposed to meet a client for a house show today, but I can't stop eating. Maybe
Всё.
you know him, Mr. Nolan Cassidy.
Can say that I do.
Well, he's in the Schmidt house down the road. You know the one that.
А что здесь? Так. Искать его нужно где-то здесь, но он никак не подсвечивается. Я видел, там где-то нашли труп в листве. Где это, интересно?
Terminator guy who's working on Daddy's house? Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right? Yeah. So, Doc, I know. This Batty guy is driving me crazy.
Стоп, а где-то показывали, что труп найден. Нужно оббежать все.
Janice's oddball nurse is at it again.
Oh, yeah.
Да, тут
the
тоже
bird
Янус
guy.
есть.
I think he comes early.
А у меня никакой зацепки нет. То есть только какая-то внешность.
Good morning, 47. Your target is the infamous serial killer known as the Censor. With a flair for the theatrical, the Censor acts as an examiner who grades his victims based on how much they struggle for their lives. The true identity of the Censor is unfortunately unknown,
Вот это
but the
где?
discovery of 2 recent victims indicates he's now exploring Uilton-Crik, Vermont, in search of prey. We only have a
Так, понятно. Где-то, видимо, труп возле воды.
Listen, I swear I have a license for it. I just don't bring it with me. You can't stop me from my property.
Пойдем к воде. Заодно, кстати, возьмем лягушку. Так. А тут есть рвотный яд, кстати. Да. Не ошибся. Может, там труп нашли?
If that man ever got into higher office, we'd all be living in a police state.
Странно.
Hey, you guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house, have you? No. Oh, okay, great. It's just that, well, I know.
Возьмем лягушку сейчас. Так, все. Здесь должен быть Бетти, правильно? Вон Бетти. А иск есть? Да, есть. Но ничего не дается. Никакой информации. Ладно, пойдем сюда. Если он здесь, он здесь. Так, никто не знает нас, наверное. Да никто не должен знать.
This might be the place, 47. A garden party would be the ideal location for the censor to identify his next victim. Ironically, This is exactly what you should do as well.
Ага, то есть он здесь. О, музыка
Good
заиграла.
day to you, sir.
You shouldn't waste your life looking down at your phone.
Ух
You
ты.
never know how much time you have left.
A lot more than you if you're in the habit of condescendingly telling strangers what to do. Hey, you never know when you'll run into some psychopath and piss him off.
Oh, you're definitely right about that.
Good. I'm glad we agree. It's not cool to go around judging strangers.
I would never judge, I only grade.
Ух
Sorry,
ты.
what?
Nothing.
You
Оценки
should keep an
ставишь?
eye on this one, 47.
Обращу. Вот, мы походу тебя и нашли. А как ты, какая у тебя внешность? Да, ну-ка. Очки. И у этого очки есть.
You know, like that TV show with the Russian spies who lie dormant until they get a mission. How cool would that be? Or maybe they're part of a witness protection program. Might try about that. Having a big party with the dumbest idea on the planet.
Так, проследим за тобой.
When the hijacking of a Hamson oil freighter descended into a deadly hostage crisis, evidence suggests that Kale, a permanent feature on Interpol's most wanted list, may have been part of the terrorist ring responsible for the kidnapping of either CEO
Ну да, скорее всего, это он. Похож и по очкам, и по всему.
Okay, relax.
She just got her 5th scholarship. I don't have to worry about money. At the school she likes most.
You know how to do the rough.
Куда он сейчас пойдет?
Count the number of times. Quickly. And then add 37. That will be in
Did you know if a statue in the park of a person on a horse has both front legs in the air, the person died in the back? If the horse had one fin,
died as a result of your humouring. If the world is in the quiet on the ground, the person died of natural causes.
Isn't that just amazing?
Так, это опять пошло.
It's just when you get that certain expression on your face.
I know that the things you say now are my worst utter gibberish.
Whatever. You are obviously not mature enough to talk about these things. But I'm a nice person and I yourself. Well, I really don't like you, but I respect you. Okay? Suck. Leave it there.
Он все равно куда-то пойдет и как-то себя обнаружит, 100%.
You look kind of lost.
У вас такой
Are you
потерянный...
okay?
Yeah,
Ух ты.
everything's great. What's it to you?
А
I
вам
didn't mean to
что?
bother you.
Ага.
You just seemed bored.
Okay, I am. This party, I don't know, it's just suffocating.
Sure. Yeah.
These people. If I have to listen to one more man talk to me about landscaping, I am going to blow my brains out. I just want something to happen, you know? Anything, as long as it's something real, something intense, exciting, or dangerous even. I wouldn't care if it killed me, as long as it made me feel something.
Maybe I can help you with that. But I already have other candidates on my list, so I can't promise anything. I'll get back to you.
I was thinking to get those Botox injections in my face. Just happen to be one of those acutely lethal toxins.
Так.
Anyway, gradually lose your ability to make
Скорее всего, это он.
what you're not willing to do to lose a few years, right?
Can I opt not to answer or even...
Yeah, that's really something.
Actually, no. Okay, let me just comment real quick. You speak crazy. You hear me? I mean real, genuinely loco shit. Wow. Crazy.
Да, за ним нужно последить. Сейчас опять куда-то пойдет.
My God. You are so rude. We are done talking. In fact, I will never in any conversation ever again.
Так, он это пьет. Если что, туда можно подкинуть яду. Но нужно убрать троих. Даже вот этого, не знаю, он видит, не видит? Или переодеться вот.
Ah, interesting.
Что именно?
I like your suit.
А это куда? А это куда? Под гараж.
What are you talking about?
Remember who lived here before? The Hammers? I came over once to ask if I could use their chainsaw. The kitchen looked like they had a herd of animals living in here.
So they remodeled. Makes sense.
Sure, but the Wilsons have been here, what, a couple of months? Unless they eat takeout every night, I'd like to know where the food comes from. Because this kitchen hasn't been used once.
And it does look very new.
Так, наш дружище пошел в подвал. Или это не он? А, нет, это не он вообще. Или он?
No offense, but your breath smells like a gerbil crawled up your ass and died.
Так, его нельзя упускать из вида. А я упустил. Вот он.
You are obviously not mature enough to talk about these things. But I'm a nice person and I... Well, I really
В любом случае он куда-то пойдет.
Okay? Leave it there.
See the video I posted? It's like 6 months old. My little man's already got quite together.
Завис что-то, походу. Думает о чем-то. Но я что-то уверен, что именно это и есть этот. А это опять возвращается. Завис. Так что никуда не пойдет, может его стормошить. Оп. Он походу завис. Вот.
Sir, would you mind telling me about the other guests? I'm not sure what you mean. It's quite simple. What are the people at the party? You see, I'm not from around here, and I'd love to get a sense of what kind of folks I'm dealing with.
Well, the couple who's hosting the party actually just moved here, and
Out acoustic guitar and wants to share their interpretation of some pop song from the 60s, you know they're out of their minds. I mean, brainwashed people think that sort of thing is a pleasant experience for everyone else.
I'll give the activities in this calendar a D-. Beautiful.
Оценщик. Ему мероприятие не нравится.
So, what do you make of this censor character?
I don't know. I mean, why is the media calling him the censor? He doesn't censor anything. He grades people. Wouldn't it be be more fitting to call him the evaluator?
Yes, clearly. It's quite frustrating, actually. But what do you think about him? Any idea what drives a man like that?
Maybe he actually is an evaluator. I mean, I would also feel like killing someone if I had to grade high school essays all day. But he's probably just a sadist who loves to see people suffer.
I don't think it's that.
Oh, so let me hear your theory.
I think he's looking for someone who will challenge their fate. Maybe he sees that everybody has the potential to be a killer, and he wants his victims to realize and act out that potential.
That is an oddly specific theory.
Oh, well, it's just a theory.
Понятно, это 100% он. И вид у него как у психопата, и говорит как-то странно, и оценки всем дает. Его, кстати, в туалет тоже не заманишь, потому что там он есть.
All right, here's a fact. If you pass gas, 6 years, 9 months, enough gas.
Так, опять к нему подходит.
Can I opt not to tell you comment on that?
Her teacher said she won't let me do any.
You be crazy, you hear me? I mean real, genuinely loco shit.
Нужно опять его.
Wow, crazy.
So, have you made a decision?
Afraid not. I'm still considering who would be best for me.
We are done talking.
Would you mind a follow-up question?
Oh, not at all.
If you had to grade your life,
Again.
what would you give it?
Oh, that's easy. I'd give myself an A. If I were to get the part, I would bump it up to an A+. What exactly is the part about, if you don't mind me asking?
Don't worry. You'll see.
Did you know that the largest flower in the world is the Rafflesia arnoldi?
Так, что у меня есть? У меня шприц есть.
Surprisingly, it is a parasitic
Это
plant.
хорошо. Он сказал. Поговорить.
I find the people here interesting, don't you?
Very interesting indeed.
And you, sir, you look quite interesting yourself.
So I'm told.
I can imagine. You look like someone with potential. Would you like to participate in a test I'm planning to conduct?
No.
But why
So
not?
you're even more thrilled that those occult scientists at the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland have actually succeeded in reviving the ancient Egypt god Osiris, god of the dead. They actually built a star. They even have a statue of Shiva outside the lab. I just love
Так.
modern science and technology. Fused together with the occult.
It's about time. Seriously, I haven't got the faintest
В каком испытании?
Just keep talking.
Put on that tone with me.
Надо было с ним договорить.
You in the high 60s. You are my son.
Okay.
Ah, interesting.
I was thinking
We have a
to get those
problem.
Botox injections in my face. Just happen to
Так,
be
ладно.
Anyway, gradually lose your ability to make facial expressions. What you're not willing to do.
Looking sharp, sir.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah, running. Quite well, it's been a quiet
Hi. You must be warm in that suit.
Опять они здесь стоят. Но с другой стороны, здесь никого не оглушишь. Здесь он всех ходит, очень неудобно.
But you have to admit there is something slightly off.
You have potential.
It's calm. He
Ну,
looks a
давай.
bit uneasy. Shifty.
То есть мне нужно с ним поговорить.
Almost too
love you for sneaking
Of his old criminal gang. The serial killer known as the Censor, who grades his victims based on how much they struggle, has struck again in Montpellier.
Alright, here's a fact for you. If you pass gas, 6 years, 9 months. Enough gas. Only bomb. It's not pretty long far.
Can I opt not to You? Crazy. I mean, real, genuinely loco shit. Wow.
Keeping it tight, bro.
One thing at a time. So mean.
You are so rude. We are done talking. In fact, I
Так,
will
может сейчас с ним поговорить, кстати.
Did you know if a statue in the park of a person on a horse has both front legs in the air, the person died in the battle? If the horse has one front leg in the air, the person died as a result of his wound.
Maybe.
If the horse has all four legs on the ground, the person died of natural
Look at you. Sorry, I wasn't listening. It's just when you get that certain...
Уже с ним нет разговора.
I know that the things you say now will be utter gibberish.
People who sneak are generally sneaky. What do you want?
Okay, alright. Let's just be clear, okay? I thought you were joking, but obviously not.
Так, третий раз не подходит. Нет, проходит мимо.
Just move on.
Ладно, отсюда можно уйти. Так. А что можно тут сделать?
Clean design, but with a small touch of bohem. I bet you if we open the oven, it's never been used. And if it is,
Ладно, если сейчас его не получится никак на что-нибудь сагрить, то
suppose that's the state of the business.
у меня и другая идея есть.
Ah, interesting.
В принципе, идея у меня появилась. Если он сейчас пойдет еще по одному кругу, никак себя не проявив, я просто переоденусь в официанта и подсыплю ему яду.
You have potential.
Sir, that red tie really comes.
You know those things.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, I tried to stop, but then I learned something about myself. I ain't no quitter. Besides, you gotta die of something.
You learned that about yourself. Must be nice having such a clear understanding of yourself and such a relaxed relationship with your own mortality. So, one way to go is as good as another?
Yeah, more or less.
Interesting. We should test that theory at some point.
What? You see the video I posted? Nearly 6 months old. Quite vocabulary.
Yeah, that's really something. Hey, that reminds me. You upgraded your home.
Так.
HDR? Must, right?
Did you know that the largest flower in the world is the Rafflesia unrolled? Surprisingly, it is a parasitic plant that grows only on Sumatra, Indonesia. I mean, it smells like rotting.
I would never use that tone with you if you came with something on your mind. Never. You are rude and obnoxious.
You're no ape.
Do they hunt as mold and stale meat?
That shit yourself. If so, you're even more half-witted than I thought.
I know more stuff than you'll ever know, because your eyes are not open to the real world. I see the world as...
Так, это может быть до бесконечности. Надо решать проблему радикально. Так его на чистую воду не вывести, это понятно, что это он. А какие подсказки? Никаких.
Hey you, where do you think you're going?
Так, сейчас мы переоденемся в... Так, готово. Теперь сходим к убийце. Я ж могу травить теперь безнаказанно. Главное, чтобы только никто не знал. Надо было сразу так сделать. Так. Здесь следят за Янусом. Ух ты. А раньше здесь их не было. Это кто? Непонятно. Тут что, Кэссиди прикупил дом или как? Они о чем-то говорят? Нет. Это 100%. Может сквозь парни. Ага.
Why is it always Brian who goes undercover? He gets to munch on burgers in there while we have to stay here and bore ourselves to death.
We're on the verge of catching a serial killer red-handed, and you're bored? Really? Really? And Brian is not in there to eat burgers. He's in there to make sure the censor doesn't get away with it this time. Besides, Brian has a forgettable, normal face. You don't. That's why he's undercover.
What, you're saying my face isn't normal? Oh, that's really nice, Charles. Really nice.
I'm saying you have distinctive features. It's a compliment.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
too, man.
It seems you're not the only one hunting the Sensor, 47. The agent's hands are tied for now. Luckily, yours are not. If you can gain access to their computer, you should find some information on their prime suspect.
Конечно, сейчас мы одного оглушим и возьмем. Я даже знаю, что я сейчас буду делать. Так, этот не в дом пойдет случайно? Нет, не в дом.
Oh, God, I feel sick. Sorry, let me through. Oh.
Not feeling too hot, huh?
Так, досье на критика с фотографией главного подозреваемого, покидающего место преступления. Все ясно. Теперь уже никаких сомнений нет, что это он. Вон он стоит. Так, я переоделся, но это ничего не дает. Хотя, может быть, дает. Надо какую-то отвлекающую штуку взять. Угу. Да, это будет сложно. Так, а что у меня есть? Можно, в принципе, банкой с газировкой его отвлечь. Значит, я понял, что я сделаю сейчас. Что никто не отвлекается. Понятно, никому это не нужно. Да, сложная миссия. Это, наверное, самая долгая миссия. Ага. Понятно. Что это? Угу. А на Уилтон-Крик, наверное, монеток нету. Это плохо.
Hey there. Oh, sorry.
Will you please stop that ridiculous behavior at once?
Так, возьму ключ, пойду из гаража Кэссиди, чтобы... Все. Можно вопрос считать закрытым.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure the authorities
Is the spa open?
watching over you.
On that token of me, I scored an IQ in the high school.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
Все, он сейчас выпьет стакан, и можно считать миссию законченной. Он идет к стакану? Да, идет. Все.
That was an A+.
Все.
The money is being
Готов.
transferred. Now to find an exit.
Готов. Да, это была самая длинная миссия в Хитмане, которую я проходил. Но учитывая, что переиграть нельзя, это нормально. Даже нашел наблюдателей за ним. Все, уходим. Да, высокий рейтинг взял. Да. Правда, 43 минуты, но тем не менее. 153 дали. Можно было, в принципе, быстрее все это сделать. Все. Эту миссию я закончил. Получилось долго, но зато с рейтингом «Бесшумный убийца» я устранил неуловимую цель. До следующих записей. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки.